Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with our bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie Jessica. Super excited about this video.
Well, this is our Convincing My Bestie series. So this is where one of us convinces the other to read in a trope that they don't normally choose for themselves. Typically, that's how it goes. I actually am convincing Mandy to read in a trope that she does read today, but I've read a bunch of new books in this trope, so I thought we would do it that way. So we are going to be reading MC romance.
Okay.
You thought it was going to be aliens, huh? Okay.
That seems to be a common theme. Aliens, reverse harem, Omegaverse.
Yeah, all the fun ones, yeah. But before we get started with that, tell the people what they need to know.
Well, you need to know to hit that subscribe button because we love it when you hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
and
we do.
We give away free books, so woohoo! Hit that subscribe button so you can be entered to win.
Okay, so let's get started. I have your 6 books here. Yay. Do you have your notepad? Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
And I think, just so you know, because I know you're back at school, you're back to teaching, I'm 99% sure that all of these books have audio. I'll let you know if I don't think it does, but I'm pretty sure they all have audio. So that will help you. So, okay, ready?
Am I supposed to listen like during class or something?
No, I mean like in the car when you're driving kids. Well, not when you're driving kids. That's
like, what are you suggesting?
Just this when you're doing your farm chores.
As long as no one honks at me and interrupts my audiobook.
Exactly. Okay, so the first book that I have for you is Filthy Alpha by Haley Feynman. This one is about Sean and King, or his actual name is Elvis, which is why his road name is King. So Sean is a baker. She has a little bakery. It's really not doing well. She's just opened it up in this small town, and everything is like gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. Like my daughter who has those issues would love it. Not so much the people in the town. So she is failing because she's not able to sell things. And then you have, I know it's sad because she's like, it's not taste-free. But then you have King. He is the vice president of the motorcycle club. And he has a tumultuous relationship with his mom and stepdad. They own a bar. And he was raised in this bar, and it wasn't the best setting for him. So he hasn't seen them in a few months, but they order kegs of beer or whatever from the MC, and that's kind of how the MC makes their clean money that they have, because obviously it's an MC, so they don't make their clean money. So he goes to the bar to deliver the beer, and when he gets there, the bar is not there. The bakery is there, and he's like, what the heck? And he's very frustrated, but he ends up eating one of her it's funny because he's like, wait, they're made with what, kind of a thing. But he ends up eating one of her cupcakes, falls in love with it. Eventually he orders a bunch to have out at the clubhouse. The guys fall in love with it. So this is more of a Hell's Angels MC. There are cuter elements to this, and the relationship happens really quickly. I wouldn't call it insta love, it's more insta lust, but it's good. So there you go. So there's the first one. Okay, so then the second one I have for you is Road to Nowhere by M. Robinson. This is a duet. It's not the most terribly long duet, but it is a duet. So this is about Creed and Mia. So this spans Mia's lifetime. It starts off when Mia is just before 10 and she meets Creed. He is the son to the MC president. He's had a very rough home life as well. Some things happened when he was really young to his brother that have shaped him. And he is friends with Mia's older brother. There's a lot of, like, you see, they meet up, they see each other, once a year or here and there. She has a huge crush on him. It spans years. 9/11 happens in this book. He joins the military. He goes off to be with her brother to be in the military. And then when he comes home, it's right around the time she turns 17 and things happen. So, she's young, age gap, it's young. But she's the pursuer. Not like that makes any difference, but she is young. I'm just giving you that warning. If that's a thing, if that bothers you, then don't read the books. But there's a lot that happens in these, and it is gritty. So there's that one.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have Contempt by A. Zavarelli. This is a little bit lighter on the MC, but there is an MC involved in this book. So this is about Lyric and Kodiak. So Kodiak was a rock star. And when he was young, he had a relationship, like his brother was in a relationship with this girl named Bianca. And when they ended up getting married, the brother and Bianca, and then one night at the height of Kodiak's music career, his brother gets murdered, Bianca goes missing, and Kodiak is believed to be the person behind it. Like the district attorney is coming down on him. He's minutes away from getting arrested. During this time, he joined the MC. He gave up his music career and he joined the MC. One day he's in Vegas, because this takes place in Nevada. He's in Vegas. He hears someone singing, and he's like, that has to be Bianca. Like, he's been looking for her because nobody really knows. They presume that she's dead, but they don't know for sure. And when he sees her, it's this girl named Lyric. Her hair color is different, but he knows that is Bianca. Lyric has amnesia. She woke up in a hospital in New Orleans one day and does not remember all she knows is she sings. And
so done.
I know. He takes her actually to the compound and keeps her there because he knows that is Bianca. So that's a good one. Okay. There's more.
We'll check back when I'm done.
Nope. You gotta listen to the rest. There might be more. Okay. So then we have Filthy Sinner by Serena Ackroyd. Sorry, my papers fell off. This is like Mafia meets MC. So you have Mary Catherine. She is a mafia princess. And then her dad is not necessarily a princess. She's like a mafia duchess, because her dad works for the 5 Points Mafia. So this is a spinoff of the 5 Points Mafia and the MC series that Serena Ackroyd has. Mary Catherine is being forced to marry someone that she doesn't want to marry. She's a part of the Irish mafia. So she runs to her half brother, who is a part of the MC. And that is where she meets Digger. And she explains what's happening because her brother isn't there. And Digger is like, let's go to Vegas and get married. And if I take you to Vegas and marry you, like marriage of convenience kind of thing, then they can't get you. So they go on a road trip to Vegas together on the back of his bike to get married. And they maybe fell in love, but I really like that one. Okay. So then we have Fallen Jester by Devney Perry. So this is a part of her Clifton Forge series. This is actually book number 5. You can read it as a standalone because I read the first one in the series and then I just jumped to number 5. So this is about Leo, who is a part of the MC, but the MC has been disbanded and he's really missing that. Like, they've gone legit. They don't meet, like they meet up, but it's not like what it was. And he meets Cassandra. They have a one-night stand. Cassandra is a girl that just knows where she's going. Like, she has her life together. She's going off to, I think she was going to grad school at this point. But she's got her life planned out. And this is like the one wild thing that she did. She ends up pregnant. She goes to Leo and says, you got me pregnant. And Leo's like, I want nothing to do with this whole situation. So she rearranges her life. Oh yeah, like he rejects her. She rearranges her life. She graduates early. Her parents help out. And then she comes back to town and she's pregnant still at this time, big and pregnant. And Leo kind of realizes that he made a mistake and he has to grovel like you wouldn't believe to get back in her good graces. So there's that one. Is that number 5 for me? That should be number 5, right?
Yes, that's 5.
Okay. So then number 6 is Truly's Biker by Misty Walker. This is the second in the Royal Bastards MC. They can all be read as standalones. But I pulled this one for you specifically. I've talked about this one before, but I pulled this one for you specifically because it is an age gap romance and it is a very big forbidden age gap romance. So This is about Rock and Truly. Rock is, he was in the military and he served with Truly's dad. Truly's dad gets killed overseas, and Rock is the one to come to them and let them know his last wishes because he was with him when he died. He becomes a part of the MC. He adopts a bunch of dogs. Like, he's all about adopting these dogs that nobody wants because they think that they're going to, you know, I think they're a bunch of, they're ones that have the bad rap, right? He doesn't really talk. He grunts quite a bit. And so Truly has been in love with Rock since she was a little girl, since he came to the house to, you know, tell her what happened to her dad. She just has this relationship with him where she's absolutely in love with him. So now we fast forward to her, like, we see that happen, and now she's late teens, and she does something stupid to get Rock's attention, which ends up in the bad guys coming for her. And so he's going to have to take her to the MC and keep her safe. So there's that one. So that should be 6.
Well, you made this hard.
I know. I like MC. And I think they all have audio, like I said. So
I really want to read Contempt with the amnesia.
okay. Read it.
But I also really want to read Truly's Biker. And as soon as you said it, I was like smiling because I remember this
wanting to read it, which is why I threw it into this. I know I've talked about it in some of our other MC videos, or one of our other MC videos, but I was like, I know Mandy's going to want this one. So now you need to choose between those two.
Honestly, this is the first one we've done where I've, like, in a while, where I've wanted to read all of them. So I'm like, all of these sound really good. And that's probably because it's MC and not like Alien or other things that I don't normally read. Right. Contempt, if I'm remembering correctly, isn't there a book before it or something?
There's 2 books before it, but it can be read as a standalone. We do see a couple of the characters come into play, but it doesn't talk about their story. Like, you don't need that to have read those 2 before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do Truly's Biker.
Okay, do Truly's Biker. Yes.
And I might just read Contempt, and then I'll probably read the others at some point too.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go read that.
I will.
And we'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mandy. So you finished Truly's Biker. What did you think?
I liked it. I really did. I liked how, so it's obviously age gap, which I love. And I really liked how it wasn't just like an instant thing. It kind of, there was a little bit of story, some background before we get to something happening between the two of them. Yeah. Even though she has been trying to get something to happen between the two of them for a while. But I like that. Like, age gap, I love age gap, but I don't like it when it's just like these 2 people do, and all of a sudden, oh, we're just going to throw them together. Like, it has to make sense, at least for me, in my mind. Maybe, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
What did you rate it?
I didn't. I didn't rate it yet because I didn't want to put it on Goodreads because the stuff isn't out yet. Right. So I think I would probably rate it like a 4.5, 5. Okay. So probably I would probably put it as a 5.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite in her series. So that makes sense.
I definitely want to read more.
Yeah, I like her books. So yeah. All right. Okay, so that was MC.
That was. Okay. Thank you, Jessica. You had some great ones. It was hard for me to pick, and I actually have some of them written down to go read.
Yeah. So, all right.
I have a very tight reading schedule right now.
I know, especially being back in school. So,
like, no, I actually wrote out every book I'm going to read this month.
I can't do that. Sorry. Okay, cool.
I have it organized by weeks.
That's your type A personality coming out.
Yep.
Okay.
But guess what?
What?
I'm going to hit every book in my TBR journal for this month.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing it.
Okay. I believe in you. All right.
Thank you.
Let's wrap this up.
Yes. So make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for new videos from us. Hit that notification button so you know when we drop extra videos so you don't ever miss out.
And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.